Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at this Morus C2 that they recently sent out to me. We're going to be doing an unboxing and a quick test, and specifically this is like a dryer of some sort for clothes or really anything that you guys could imagine. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what comes inside the box, and we'll go ahead and go through all of the modes and any settings on here and then actually do like a test. All right, so now we just have to take the foam off. This thing is huge, and currently it is upside down. So we have a bunch of plastic around this thing to keep it nice and protected during shipping. And this did come in another box before you even saw that. So the shipping was great. I don't think that there's any way that this thing could really get damaged before it arrives to you. But anyways, here it is. Let's go ahead, plug this thing in, and do a quick test and go over my first initial thoughts. So first up, I am currently looking for the power cable, which I believe is gonna be in here. So there are a few things in here. Let's go ahead and see. And here is what the interior looks like. It's basically just a smaller version of a standard dryer that you guys could use. Overall, it looks really cool though, and I love how shiny this thing looks. We also do have some buttons down here, and I'm gonna need to quickly look at the manual so I can tell you what these buttons do. But anyways, let's go ahead and take the zip tie off the power cable. It basically is like the power cable that you guys plug into your PC. It's the same connection type, so you'll just put that in the back. And then we also have this like metal rack right here. Alrighty guys, so after finding the manual, I know a little bit more about this now. So we have a rubber like gasket sealer right here that goes around the plug whenever you guys take it out, just to keep that nice and dry. We have a power on and off button right here. Right now I have it on, which is why the line's down. We have another filter here. And now I want to show you guys the front because we have some new stuff here that I've figured out how to use. So as you guys can see, the screen's actually on right now. Let me go ahead and turn the light off so that there's less reflections. So to open this up, there's a handle right here. You just pull that open, and this gives you access to these two panels. So these actually come out. So if there's any like leftover water, I assume the way this works is you guys could just pour it out. This is where all the leftover water goes. Then we have this over here. This is another filter. So you guys could easily pop this off if need be and replace it, but it's very easy to access, which I like. And then also I figured out what this is for. This is for cleaning your shoes. So what you'll do is you'll slide this in and put that metal piece right in the very center. And basically it'll allow you to dry shoes, and there's a specific mode for that. There also is a light right here. And if we close it, we can talk about all the modes. So this is the power on button to kind of wake it up right here. So I'm gonna hold that and it's gonna say goodbye. It has a nice little sound. Now to turn it on, we're just gonna hold this again. So now it's back on. We see the Morus logo pop up, and now that's gonna give us all of the other settings. So we have smart, which will basically weigh how much clothes you have in here and come up with the time that it needs to dry on its own. Then we have night, where it's gonna be quieter. We have silk, obviously for silk clothes. Refresh, which is a new one to me. So this will get rid of like lint and stuff like that. We have the quick setting, which defaults for 15 minutes. And this is also what you would like to use for the dewrinkle. And then if you go back, you have a sanitize option. That one is 60 minutes. And then we have a wrap dry. So that should make this not spin while you guys throw your shoes on there. Now, if you go back again, we have a warm setting, and this just warms up like a towel maybe, or just your clothes if it's super cold. So we have a bunch of different settings there. But overall, the screen works really well, and I wanna show you kind of what it sounds like. So we're gonna take this out, and we're gonna go ahead and do a quick cycle. Obviously, I'm not gonna go through it all, but we have a big timer right there. So here's a better angle of what the timer looks like. Sorry about all the reflections, but this thing is fairly quiet for being a dryer. And I really love this screen on the top. I think this looks really modern and cool. And I just overall really enjoy the shape and look of this Morus C2 Clothes Dryer. So if you guys need to cancel, there's an X right here. We're gonna press that. We're gonna press continue. and it's gonna probably need a second to cool off before it actually stops, but that's how that works. All right, so I did wanna try the rack dry, and I just wanted to see what changes. So it looks like everything goes just like normal, besides the fact that this no longer spins. So that's how you guys could use this metal rack in there. It just stops spinning, so nothing's gonna happen. And then you guys could throw your shoes right on there and it'll just dry your shoes. So overall, this is a really cool mini dryer. I love all the features that comes with this, and also having a touchscreen. The build quality is great. I love the materials and just the overall shape. So anyways, that's just my really quick review of the Morus C2 Clothes Dryer.